Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Scott Thomas along with Charles Cookie Coger on Masson County Cable's coverage of Huntsville Eagle basketball. We greet you tonight for the Wolves Den in Lincoln for this 1-4A conference senior boys matchup between your Huntsville Eagles and the homestanding Lincoln Wolves. Head coach of the Wolves, Tim Rich. Huntsville Eagles under head coach Jim Stafford. Eagles enter with an overall record of 22 wins and 2 losses. And the Eagles 9-1 inside the 1-4A conference. They're tied for first in the league with the Pea Ridge Blackhawks. Well, as the clock winds down towards the 000s before they announce the starting lineups, a reminder to you Huntsville fans, Senior Eagles will be back in action this coming Friday night, February 6th, back home at Charles H. Perry Gymnasium in Huntsville. That will be against the Grabbit Lions. That's scheduled to be a 4-game set. JV girls, JV boys, senior girls, and senior boys will start at 4 o'clock in Huntsville on Friday night, the 6th. And a special treat for the Grabbit games, Miss Arkansas 2015 and Huntsville High School alumnus Ashton Campbell will grace us with the singing of the national anthem the night before the senior girls game. And the clock runs down to 000s, and we're about ready to meet the starting lineup for the Eagles of Huntsville in their row maroon uniforms with white numbers and trim. Lincoln in their home white uniforms with maroon numbers and trim. Here come the starting lineups. First for Huntsville. Starting guard is 6'2" senior number 5, Drew Garrett. A guard, number 12, a junior guard, number 12, River Gosfinger. Forward, 6'2" sophomore, number 14, Jack Eaton. A forward, a 6'6" senior, number 25, Caleb Kirk. And in the post is a 6'5", number 43, Jose Aguilar. All right, here comes the starting lineup now. And there's the starting lineup now for the Lincoln Wolves. Starting tonight for Lincoln, after the music settles down a tiny bit, we'll hear the PA man here at the Wolves Den give the Lincoln starters.
And now, the starting lineup for your Lincoln Wolves.
All right, starting tonight for Lincoln. Number 3, Ronnie Castaneda, number 3, junior guard. 6'2" junior, number 12, Ranger. Number 4, Cord McCaskey. Guard 10, number 10, Alex Pitts. A 6'9" senior, number 33, Shannon Goldman. Shannon Goldman finished as a 6'9" senior. Tim Rich is the head coach of the Lincoln Wolves. The head coach of the Huntsville Eagles is Jim Stafford. 2, 12. Coach Stafford in his 23rd year as head coach of the Eagles. It'll be Caleb Kirk jumping center for Huntsville against Shandon Biggie Goldman for the Lincoln Wolves. Tip is won by Lincoln. And it'll be Ronnie Castaneda bringing it up. Looks like Huntsville starting man-to-man defensively. Goes right wing to Alec Pitts. On now to Court McCaslin. Baseline now Garrett Blankenship. Blankenship pulls up now. Blankenship on between the circles, back now to Castaneda. Castaneda left wing now. Back now to McCaslin for a 3 shot up and good. Cord McCaslin with the first basket of the ball game, a 3. Lincoln up on Huntsville 3-0, 7:24 remains first quarter. Ball goes left wing to Caleb Kirk, 3 shot up, 3 shot good. Caleb Kirk with the Eagles' first basket of the game of 3. Huntsville and Lincoln are tied at 3 all. 7:14 remains here in the first quarter. There's Ronnie Castaneda with possession. Castaneda keeping possession by the center circle. Huntsville staying in a man-to-man. Right side now, Shandon Goldman. Goldman pulls up, shoots from 17, and hits it. Shandon Goldman with his first basket of the game. He has 2 points. 5-3 the lead now for Lincoln over Huntsville. 6:51 remains here in the first quarter. Ball goes ahead now to Caleb Kirk for the Eagles. Now Jack Eaton at the free throw line. Right wing Drew Garrett rises for a 3. Short of the mark, no good. Rebound chased out by Eaton. Inside to Aguilar. Aguilar stops off the window and gets it. Jose Aguilar, his first basket of the game. He has 2 points. 5-5 is the score between Huntsville and Lincoln as we hit 6.5 minutes remaining first quarter. Cord McCaslin, left wing. Up top now to Ronnie Castaneda. Back now to Alec Pitts. Back now to McCaslin. Across to Castaneda. It's off Castaneda, out of bounds. It will be Huntsville basketball. Here comes Harrison Swain into the game now for Lincoln. Swain is replacing Pitts. Ball inbound into the backcourt now, and here comes River Gosfinger for the Eagles. Looks like a little zone, maybe a 2-1-2 look. 3 up by Caleb Kirk, off the top of the key, good! Caleb Kirk with his second 3 of the ball game, he's up to 6 points total. Huntsville leads Lincoln 8-5 with 5:58 remaining here in the first quarter. Ronnie Castaneda by the center circle for the Wolves. Castaneda between the circles, right side now to Cord McCaslin, right back to Castaneda. Inside it goes to Garrett Blankenship. It was blocked away by Aguilar. Ends that back with Blankenship up top to Shandon Goldman with a 3 shot up and good. Shandon Goldman with his first 3 of the ball game. He's up to 5 points total. Huntsville and Lincoln are tied at 8 all with 5.5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Ball goes to Jack Eaton for the Eagles. Left corner now, Drew Garrett. Garrett rises for a 3 off the back iron and out. No good. Rebound pulled long by Harrison Swain for the Wolves. Swain will leave it back to Shandon Goldman. Goldman bringing it right side of the floor. Goldman, right side now, Cord McCaslin. McCaslin, left side, Ronnie Castaneda. Castaneda brings it back toward the center circle now. Left side, and it goes with Harrison Swain out of bounds. It will be Huntsville basketball. 4:59 remaining here in the first quarter. 8 all is the score. And there comes River Gosfinger. On ahead, Jack Eaton, and Eaton, the sophomore, will bring it into the forecourt. Eaton crosses it to Gosfinger. Left side, Caleb Kirk. On left corner, Drew Garrett. Garrett on to Kirk. On to the point down, Gosfinger. River Gosfinger, match up against Castaneda. Off right side, Jack Eaton rises for a 3. Back iron and out, no good. Ball's tipped out by Aguilar into the hands of Gosfinger. River Gosfinger pulls up and shoots from 15 and hits. River Gosfinger with his first basket of the ball game. He has 2 points. Huntsville leads Lincoln 10-8. They put the score on the wrong side. It's 10-8 Huntsville, actually, with 4:22. They got it corrected now with 4:21 remaining here in the first quarter. Goes right side now. Garrett Blankenship. He shoots from about 17 and hits it. Garrett Blankenship with his first basket of the game. He has 2 points. It's 10 all score between Huntsville and Lincoln. 4:08 remains here in the first quarter. Ball goes on the elbow now to Jackie. Reverses it to River Gosfinger. He rises for a 3. Back iron and out, no good. Hold in by Harrison Swain for the Wolves. And here comes Shandon Goldman back for Lincoln into the forecourt now, the 6'9 senior. Goldman on now to Cord McCaslin. McCaslin, left wing, right wing now, Harrison Swain. Swain to the baseline. Garrett Blankenship. He rises, shoots, and scores it. Garrett Blankenship with 4 points on the game now. Lincoln leads Huntsville 12-10. There's 3:38 remaining first quarter. Ball goes ahead, Jack Eaton on the point. Left wing to Jose Aguilar. Back now to Eaton, almost free throw line and center. Ball goes right side. Caleb Kirk rises for a 3. Bat rims out. No good. Rebound pulled by Blankenship for Lincoln. Here comes Ronnie Castaneda. Castaneda towards the left corner now. Cord McCaslin. McCaslin brings it on across to the point. The elbow on the baseline now. Blankenship, and Blankenship was fouled on the drive by Jose Aguilar. Aguilar charged with his first personal foul for Huntsville. It's the first team foul against the Eagles. First personal against Aguilar, first team foul against the Eagles. Ball's in play to Ronnie Castaneda. In the corner now, Cord McCaslin. Back up top, Castaneda. Inside, tried to throw it to Swain, and picked up by Caleb Kirk for Huntsville. Kirk saves it on River Gosfinger. Gosfinger dribbles somehow through Swain. Gosfinger needs some help, and it's out of bounds off Swain. It will be Huntsville basketball, luckily with 2:59 remaining here in the first quarter. Ball in play to River Gosfiner. To Caleb Kirk now. Kirk ahead now to Jose Aguilar, right side of the floor. Aguilar, back now to River Gosfiner. Gosfiner bringing it left side of the floor now. Left wing to Drew Garrett. Garrett, right wing now to Jack Eaton. Eaton up on the point to Garrett. Versus the left wing now to Gosfiner. River Gosfiner, the junior, brings it back up on the point to Caleb Kirk. Inside Jose Aguilar, mid-post. Aguilar wheeling, shooting, no good. Rebound pulled by Shannon Goldman for Lincoln. 2.5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Lincoln up 12-10 on Huntsville. Ball back center circle now to Ronnie Castaneda. Left side now, Cord McCaslin. Left corner now, Harrison Swain. On the free throw line, McCaslin up to Shannon Goldman. Goldman pulling up, shooting a three ball. Off front iron, no good. Rebound pulled by River Gosfiner for Huntsville. We had 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Lincoln up 12-10. Ball goes to Caleb Kirk. Kirk with the ball fake into the paint. Kirk with the runner. Right-handed shot, good. Caleb Kirk into double figures now with 10. No, check that, 8 points on the game now for Kirk, pardon me. 12 all is the score between Huntsville and Lincoln. 1:43 remaining here in the first quarter. Ronnie Castaneda tosses it now to Shandon Goldman. Goldman around the screen from Blankenship. Ball is lost, it's on the deck. And Aguilar saves it to Gosfiner. River Gosfiner has it with 90 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Gosfiner heading down to Caleb Kirk. Towards the right corner now, Jack Eaton. Eaton brings it back up top on the point to Gosfiner. Left wing now to Drew Garrett. Tried to get to Kirk. Chased down by Eaton in the right corner. Back up top, it goes to Gosfiner into Aguilar. Aguilar, right wing now, Eaton. Eaton driving down across. Back into Aguilar. Aguilar wheeling his way in. Ball's on the deck. And it's taken away by McCaslin for Lincoln. Now it's taken away back by Caleb Kirk to the hole. Yes, sir! Caleb Kirk now is into double figures with 10. 14-12 is the lead for Huntsville over Lincoln. 54 seconds remaining first quarter. Harrison Swain between the circles now for Lincoln. Right, leaves it off now to Cord McCaslin. McCaslin bringing it left side of the floor. Crosses over now right side to Ronnie Castaneda. Castaneda. Off now to Harrison Swain. Swain with a three shot up. Back iron, no good. Rebound pulled by Garrett Blankenship for Lincoln. Back on the point now to Swain. Left free throw line extended now to Cord McCaslin. 25 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Here's Ronnie Castaneda. Castaneda with possession. Look inside to Goldman. Goldman wraps it around to Blankenship for the basket. Garrett Blankenship with 6 points on the game now. Huntsville and Lincoln are tied at 14 all as we hit 10 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Here's Caleb Kirk with possession. Kirk still with it. The ball's tipped away. It's out of bounds off Lincoln. It'll be Huntsville basketball. 2.8 remaining here in the first quarter. And Alec Pitts and Dalton Barnum checks in the lineup now for Lincoln. Replacing Swain and McCaslin. 2.8 remaining here in the first quarter. Caleb Kirk will inbound it. And play River Gosfiner. Gosfiner driving all the way in. Got no good after in the first quarter here in Lincoln. In this 1-4A senior boys matchup. Huntsville Eagles and Lincoln Wolves are tied at 14 all. We'll be back in the second quarter play in just a second. This is Huntsville Eagle basketball on Madison County Cable. Scott Thomas, back with Charles Cooking Colger here on Madison County Cable. We're about ready to start the second quarter of play here at the Wolvesden and Lincoln. This 1-4A conference senior boys matchup. It's the Huntsville Eagles and Lincoln Wolves tied at 14 all. It'll be Eagle ball starting the second quarter at 5 on the floor for Huntsville. Our number 4, Christian Kane. Number 12, River Gosfiner. Number 14, Jackie. Number 25, Caleb Kirk. And number 43, Jose Aguilar. Eagles with 3 seniors, a junior and a sophomore on the floor. Ball into Kirk. Kirk down to Kane. Back up top, Gosfiner. Left side now to Eaton. Jackie. Left corner now to River Gosfiner. Back on the board now, Christian Kane. Into Jose Aguilar. Aguilar on to Caleb Kirk. Kirk rises for a 3. And 3 seconds in the lane called against Huntsville's. I guess Aguilar got charged with the 3 seconds. There'll be Lincoln basketball. 7:38 remains here in the first half. 14 all is the score. In the back, in front court now for Lincoln is Ronnie Castaneda. Castaneda, left side now going to Dalton Barnum. Back now to Castaneda by the center circle. Huntsville staying man-to-man defensively. River Gosfiner up on Castaneda. Right side, it goes now Alec Pitts. Right back to Castaneda, free throw line extended right side. Castaneda into Garrett Blankenship. Blankenship, left side Alec Pitts, back up top Castaneda. Castaneda on to Pitts as we hit 7 minutes remaining here in the first half. 14-all is the score. Castaneda to the left wing now, down to the baseline. Castaneda into the paint now. On to Blankenship with a 3-shot up, no good. Rebound put by Caleb Kirk for Huntsville. 6:45 remaining here in the first half. 14-all is the score between the Eagles and the Wolves. There's Trevor Goswiener. Up top now to Christian Kane. Kane, left wing now, Jack Eaton. And the Jose Aguilar at the mid-post. Aguilar backing his way in. Aguilar wheeling, shooting, blocked away by Shannon Golden. Out of bounds. It will remain Huntsville basketball, left baseline. Ball will be triggered in by the sophomore, Jack Eaton. Eaton looking to get the ball in play. In the left corner now, Riv Gosby. Right back to Eaton for a baseline jumper. Yes, sir. Jack Eaton with his first basket of the ball game. He has 2 points. Huntsville leads Lincoln 16-14. There's 6:19 remaining here in the first half. Ronnie Castaneda, right side forward, up on the point to Shandon Goldman. Goldman matchup against Christian Kane. Goldman, back now to Castaneda between the circles. Ronnie Castaneda, looking to around Sorrento. Right side now, Garrett Blankenship. Blankenship looking to drive. Blankenship with the runner, shoots it, no good. Rebound by Jose Aguilar for Huntsville. Aguilar leaves it for Christian Kane. Kane, up and now to Jack Eaton. Eaton on the full court now for Huntsville. Also it to Caleb Kirk. On to Christian Kane. Left wing now, River Goswiener. Goswiener. Right wing, Eaton. 3-shot is up. Off the front line, no good. Eaton chases down his own Karam. Off to Kirk on the baseline. Back up on the point to Eaton. Left side now, Kane. Inside Aguilar. On the point now to Eaton. Try to get that back to Aguilar, taken away by Garrett Blankenship for Lincoln. And here's Ronnie Castaneda with possession. Castaneda keeps the ball, left side of the floor now. Castaneda tries to whip it in. It's off Jack Eaton, out of bounds. It will remain Lincoln basketball. The ball will be triggered in by Dalton Barnum. Right baseline for the Wolves. 5:06 remaining here in the first half. I'll go to Shandon Goldman. Goldman pulls up, shoots from 16. No good. Rebound chased down by Alec Pitts. Pitts, a left wing 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound put by Caleb Kirk, and a foul called over the back now. Foul call charged to Dalton Barnum for Lincoln. Barnum's first personal foul, first team foul against the Wolves. Ball in play to River Goswiener. Goswiener on the forecourt. Left side now, Christian Kane. Up top and now goes to Caleb Kirk. Kirk. Left side now, Kane. Christian Kane. Left corner, River Goswiener on the Kane. Right of the point, right baseline. Kirk, 3-shot up. Long, no good rebound. Ball by Barnum for Lincoln. 4:40 remaining in the first half. Huntsville leading Lincoln 16-14. Ronnie Castaneda, right wing now to Garrett Blankenship. Blankenship. Towards the right corner now, Shandon Goldman. Goldman rises for a 3-shot. Back iron, no good. Rebound pulled on by River Goswiener for the Eagles. Goswiener on to the forecourt. Goswiener to Caleb Kirk. Kirk all the way in with the right-handed left. Yes, sir. Caleb Kirk up to 12 points on the game now. Huntsville leads Lincoln 18-14. 4:10 remains here in the first half. There's Ronnie Castaneda with possession for the Wolves. Over to Dalton Barnum. Left wing down Garrett Blankenship into Shandon Goldman. Goldman shoots it and scores it. Shandon Goldman up to 7 points on the game. 18-16 is the lead now for Huntsville over Lincoln. 3:50 remains here in the first half. Left wing Caleb Kirk now for Huntsville. Back up top now River Goswiener. Towards the left corner now Jack Eaton. Eaton. Surveying territory will bring it back up top now to Kirk. Kirk will save it back now to Christian Kane. Kane will bring it left side of the floor back now to Eaton. 3.5 minutes remaining here in the first half of play. River Goswiener on the point now. Goswiener around the little screen. Goswiener open lane to the hole. Foul was called prior to the shot going up. Against Dalton Barnum for Lincoln. Barnum's second personal, second team foul against the Wolves. Here comes Cord McCaslin and Harrison Swain back in the game for Lincoln, replacing Alec Pitts and Dalton Barnum. Ball being mounted by Jack Eaton, right baseline for the Eagles. In play to Caleb Kirk. He rises for a 3-shot. Rims out, no good rebound by Shandon Goldman for Lincoln. 3:18 remaining here in the first half. 18-16 the lead for Huntsville. Ronnie Castaneda. Castaneda all the way in, shoots it, no good. Rebound pulled by Jose Aguilar for Huntsville. Gets ahead now, River Gosfinger. Gosfinger heading now to Christian Kane, right wing, back up top to Gosfinger. Gosfinger crosses it to Jack Eaton. Eaton on the free throw line to Caleb Kirk. Kirk is fouled on the play by Harrison Swain. Swain is charged with his first personal foul for Lincoln. 3 team fouls now against the Wolves. Ball be inbounded by Jack Eaton. In play River Gosfinger on the right wing, up top to Caleb Kirk. Kirk, right side to Eaton. Eaton, back now to Kirk. Caleb Kirk, right wing now Gosfinger. Gosfinger skipping it left side to Christian Kane. Kane with a deep 3 shot. Short of the mark, no good. Rebound pulled by Cord McCaslin for Lincoln. 2:45 remaining here in the first half. 18-16 is the lead for Huntsville over Lincoln. The possession now is Ronnie Castaneda on to Harrison Swain. Swain took a dribble. He needs some help. Gets it to Shandon Goldman. Goldman, left side Castaneda. He rises for a 3 shot. It's off the mark. No good. Rebound pulled in by Christian Kane for Huntsville. 2:25 remaining here in the first half. 18-16 is still the lead for the Eagles. Caleb Kirk and Jose Aguilar mid post. Aguilar back up now to Kane. Right side River Gosfinger. He rises for a 3. Back iron no good. Goldman ends up with possession for the Wolves. 2:10 remaining here in the first half. There's Ronnie Castaneda in the forecourt matchup against River Gosfinger. Huntsville staying man-to-man defensively. Castaneda is the right side of the floor. You've got to watch Goldman on some back cuts or a stop and pop 3. Goldman to Corbin McCaslin. Left side now, Castaneda. Castaneda on to Harrison Swain. Swain almost lost the basketball. Reverses the ball right side, back down to McCaslin. On to Castaneda. As we hit 100 seconds remaining here in the first half. 18-16 is the lead for Huntsville over Lincoln. Castaneda, still with possession. Right wing Garrett Blankenship. Baseline now Cord McCaslin. McCaslin brings it back up top to Harrison Swain. On to Ronnie Castaneda, left of the point. Shandon Goldman, left wing. Left baseline. Blankenship. Ball is tipped away out of bounds. I think it might have been off Jack Eaton last. It will be Lincoln basketball. 1:19 remaining first half. 2 points is the lead for the Eagles, 18-16. And play to Garrett Blankenship. Out of center circle now, Ronnie Castaneda. Castaneda around the screen from Swain. Gets it to Garrett Blankenship. He shoots from 10 and gets it. Garrett Blankenship up to 8 points on the game now. Huntsville and Lincoln are tied at 18 all. There's 1:05 remaining here in the first half. Caleb Kirk driving into the paint. Kirk lost the basketball out of bounds. Was it tipped? They say it was tipped by a Wolf defender. It will remain Huntsville basketball. Ball being inbound by Jack Eaton, right baseline, 58 seconds remaining here in the first half. On the backcourt now, ball tipped away by Harrison Swain out of bounds. It will remain Huntsville basketball, this time in the backcourt off the tip ball by Swain. 57.4 seconds remaining here in the first half of play. Ball in play now to River Gosfinger. Gosfinger left side of the floor, crosses it to Christian Kane. Kane. To left point, 3-pointer, Caleb Kirk, good! Caleb Kirk with his third 3 of the ball game. He's up to 15 points total. Huntsville leads Lincoln 21-18, 39 seconds remaining here in the first half. Ronnie Castaneda with possession, matched up against River Gosfinger. On to Shandon Goldman. Goldman, ball tipped, but a foul detected against Huntsville. I think they're going to get River Gosfinger with the foul. Gosfinger's first personal foul for Huntsville. Second team foul now against the Eagles. Ball's inbounded to Garrett Blankenship. Back center circle now, Ronnie Castaneda. Castaneda still with possession. Right side of the floor. Castaneda into Harrison Swain. Swain off to Shandon Goldman on the left wing. Goldman driving on across, spinning, shooting. They'll go to the free throw line. Christian Kane is charged with his first personal foul for Huntsville. There are now 3 team fouls against the Eagles. And that sends Shandon Goldman to line with Lincoln's first 2 free throw attempts of the ball game. First shot by Goldman. On the way. Good. Second free throw attempt for Goldman. On the way. Back iron, no good. Rebound pulled by Caleb Kirk. Shannon Goldman's up to 8 points on the ballgame. 21-19 is the lead for Huntsville over Lincoln. 10 seconds remaining here in the first half. Three-pointer, Jack Eaton. He's fouled. Was it on the shot or afterwards? Was it on the shot or afterwards? Shannon Goldman charged with the foul. His first personal, 14 fouls now. It's called after the shot. 6.9 remains here in the first half. And play Christian Kane. River Goswiener. Goswiener driving. Goswiener still with it. And try to get it Aguilar, taken away by Blankenship. And that is the end of the first half of play from the Wolves Den and Lincoln in this 1-4A conference matchup. 21-19 is the lead for Huntsville over Lincoln. We're back to the second half in just a second. This is Eagle Basketball on Madison County Cable. Scott Thomas back with Charles Quick and Coger about ready to start the second half of play from Wolves Den and Lincoln in this 1-4A conference senior boys matchup. It's the Huntsville Eagles up on the Lincoln Wolves, 21-19. Scoring summary first for the Wolves. Garrett Blankenship and Shannon Goldman have 8 points each. 3 points on the game for Cord McCaslin. For Huntsville, they're led scored by Caleb Kirk. He has 15 points on the game, including 3 3-pointers, and 2 points each for River Goswiener, Jack Eaton, and Jose Aguilar. It'll be Lincoln possession starting the second half of play. A 5 on the floor for Huntsville. Our number 4, Christian Kane. Number 12, River Goswiener. Number 14, Jack Eaton. Number 25, Caleb Kirk. And number 43, Jose Aguilar. Eagles with 3 seniors, a junior and a sophomore on the floor. Ball being bounded on the far side by Alec Pitts for Lincoln. Pitts. Surveying the territory. In play to Shannon Goldman. Goldman, the 6'9" senior for Lincoln. Still with it. Looks to drive on Christian Kane. Goldman. Left free throw line sends Alec Pitts for a 3-shot up. No good. Rebound chase on Garrett Blankenship for Lincoln. Ball tipped away. Taken away by River Goswiener. Down the left side floor. All the way in for Goswiener. Yes, sir. River Goswiener with 4 points on the game now. Huntsville leads Lincoln 23-19. 7:34 remains third quarter. Ronnie Castanet with possession by the center circle now for Lincoln. Huntsville staying man-to-man defensively. Kane matches up on Castaneda. Bouncing it on now to Alec Pitts. Caleb Kirk will match up on Pitts. On now Cord McCaslin. He's matched up against Jack Eaton. McCaslin, right side of the floor, now crosses it back now to Castaneda. Baroni Castaneda. Back now to Al Pitts. Right wing now, Garrett Blankenship. Blankenship on to Castaneda. Left wing Pitts. Ball tipped away. It looked like by Christian Kane into the hands of Jack Eaton. 6:58 remaining third quarter. 23-19 lead for Huntsville over Lincoln. Of his left wing, Jack Eaton. Eaton with a little ball fake. We'll bring it back up top now. Crosses it right sideline to Christian Kane. Lincoln staying with that a 2-3 matchup zone, looks like. Of left wing now to Goswiener. Goswiener driving the baseline. Leaves it off right wing to Jack Eaton. Eaton up on the point, Christian Kane. Kane, left corner, Goswiener rises for a 3. Hits it! River Goswiener's first 3 of the ball game, 7 points total. It's now 26-19 in favor of Huntsville over Lincoln. 6:25 remains third quarter. Now timeout taken by Tim Rich for Lincoln. We'll see what Rich takes here. It's a 30-second timeout for the Wolves. We'll keep it here. 6:23 remaining in the third quarter. Huntsville leading Lincoln 26-19. Here's quick scoring summary. First for the Wolves. Same as the beginning of the half, 8 points for Garrett Blankenship and Shannon Goldman, 3 for Cord McCaslin. For Huntsville, the Goswiener has gone up to 7 points now. 2 points for Jack Eaton, 15 for Caleb Kirk, 2 for Jose Aguilar. Senior Eagles back in action this Friday night, February 6th, back home at Charles H. Berry Gymnasium in Huntsville. They will take on the Gravette Lions. That's scheduled to be a 4-game set with JV girls at 4 p.m. Ball be inbound by Alec Pitts on the near sideline here for Lincoln. Pitts in play to Garrett Blankenship. Blankenship right back to Pitts now. Now on to Ronnie Castaneda. Castaneda bringing it left side of the floor. Now matched up against River Goswiener. Castaneda. Ball tipped away by Jack Eaton. It is still a foul detected. I think they're going to get Cord McCaslin with the foul for the Wolves. It is on McCaslin. Cord McCaslin, first personal foul for Lincoln. First team foul of the half against the Wolves. Ball be inbounded. Back to Jack Eaton. Eaton back up top, River Goswiener. Goswiener brings it right side of the floor against Castaneda. Goswiener Crosses it now to Eaton. Left corner now to Christian Kane. Kane needing some help. Offensive foul on Christian Kane. That's Kane's second personal foul for Huntsville. First team foul of the half against the Eagles. Here comes Drew Garrett back in the game for Huntsville. Garrett replacing Kane. 5:53 remaining in the third quarter. 26-19 is the lead for Huntsville over Lincoln. Ronnie Castanet with possession of the Wolves around the little screen from Goldman. Castanet pulls it back up onto Garrett Blankenship. He shoots from 16, no good. Rebound, and a foul will be detected against Jack Eaton for Huntsville. Eaton is charged with his first personal foul for Huntsville. There are now 2 team fouls against the Eagles. Ball being bound by Corey McCaslin. Up top it goes Ronnie Castaneda, right corner now. Back up top to Castaneda from McCaslin. Castaneda left of the point, rises for a 3 shot. That rims out, no good. Rebound tipped out off Drew Garrett last. It will be Lincoln basketball. 5.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Ball will be inbounded. Shannon Goldman will inbound it. Watch Goldman coming right back in, maybe here in this right corner for a 3 shot. Ball comes up top. Goldman up on the point now, matched up against Eaton. Shannon Goldman still with possession. Left wing now, Alec Pitts. Up top, Ronnie Castaneda. Castaneda, left wing Pitts, back to Castaneda. On to Garrett Blankenship, right wing now, Cord McCaslin. McCaslin looking inside. Back now to Castaneda. Ronnie Castaneda around a little screen from Goldman. Off to Alec Pitts now. Pitts on to Shandon Goldman. Goldman 3 shot is up, short of the mark, no good. Rebound put by Pitts. Pitts shoots it and scores it. Alec Pitts with his first basket of the game. He has 2 points. Huntsville leads Lincoln 26-21. There's 4:51 remaining third quarter. Ball goes ahead to Jose Aguilar. Aguilar to the 10. He is fouled. Looked like by Shandon Goldman. That'll be Goldman's second personal foul for Lincoln. Second team foul of the half against the Wolves. And Jose Aguilar will be at the line with his first 2 free throw attempts of the night. First free throw attempts of the night for Huntsville here in the third quarter. First shot by Aguilar is good. Aguilar's second free throw attempt on the way. Rim gets them both. Jose Aguilar now up to 4 points on the game now for the senior post. Huntsville leads Lincoln 28-21. 4:44 remains here in the third quarter. Ronnie Castaneda with possession around screen from Goldman. Castaneda, right side, Alec Pitts rises for a 3 ball. Rims out, no good. Rebound pulled by River Gospiner, and Gospiner was fouled by Cord McCaslin. McCaslin charged with his second personal foul for Lincoln. There are now 3 team fouls against the Wolves. Ball being bounded by Jack Eaton. In play to River Gospiner. A little token pressure by the Wolves. Gospiner working up against Castaneda. Back now to Eaton. Back now Gospiner. Gospiner brings it on into the forecourt now. Gospiner, left free throw line extended to Jack Eaton. Eaton up on the point. Caleb Kirk, he rises for a 3 shot. Rims out, no good. Ball's tipped around to Drew Garrett. Kirk from 15 rimmed out, no good. River Gospiner pulls it in the left corner. Gospiner up on the point to Kirk. Kirk to Garrett for a 3 shot. Yes! Drew Garrett with his first basket of the game, a 3. Huntsville leads Lincoln 31-21. 3:57 remaining here in the third. Ronnie Castaneda left side of the floor for the Wolves. Now right free throw line extended out. Pitch back up top. Castaneda on to Garrett Blankenship. Left side, Cord McCaslin. Baseline, Shandon Goldman. Goldman, free throw line. Blankenship, he shoots and scores it. Garrett Blankenship awfully good at that free throw line jumper. He's in the double figures now with 10. Huntsville leads Lincoln 31-23. 3:32 remains here in the third quarter. Ball goes right wing to Drew Garrett. Garrett, back left side now to River Gospiner. Gospiner pulls up and shoots a 3. Rimmed out, no good. Ball's tipped around, played by Shandon Goldman for Lincoln. Here's Ronnie Castaneda up the far sideline for the Wolves. 3:13 remaining here in the third. Cord McCaslin in possession. Back on the sideline now, Castaneda. Castaneda drives around the screen from Goldman. Castaneda on to Garrett Blankenship, left of the point for a 3 shot up. Rimmed out, no good. Rebound, Caleb Kirk for Huntsville. 2:58 remaining third quarter. 31-23 lead for Huntsville over Lincoln. Kirk on in the full court. Kirk is fouled on the drive. Against foul charge to Alec Pitts for Lincoln, his first personal foul. There are now 14 fouls against the Wolves. hits and McCaslin coming out of the ball game. Ball will be inbounded by Jack Eaton. Right baseline for Huntsville. And play to Jose Aguilar. Aguilar backing his way in. Aguilar. A foul detected against Lincoln. I think they're going to get Garrett Blankenship with the foul. The foul is charged to Blankenship for Lincoln, his first personal foul. They're now 15 fouls against the Wolves. Jack Eaton again inbounding right baseline. And play to Cale Kirk, and he's fouled on the play by Shandon Goldman. That'll be Goldman's third personal foul for Lincoln. 16 fouls now against the Wolves. And now send Caleb Kirk to the line with his first 2 free throw attempts of the ball game for Huntsville. First shot by Kirk on the way. Good. Kirk's second free throw attempt. On the way. He got them both. Caleb Kirk now with 17 points on the ball game. Huntsville leads Lincoln 33-23. There's 2:44 remaining third quarter. Ronnie Castaneda with possession, marching up against River Gospel, and Huntsville staying man-to-man defensively. Castaneda around a little screen from Goldman. Castaneda keeping possession. Desses on the point to Garrett Blankenship. Blankenship right side now to Dalton Barnum. Ball tipped by River Gospel, chased down by Castaneda. Ronnie Castaneda with possession. Castaneda on to Garrett Blankenship on the elbow jumper. No good. Rebound Caleb Kirk for Huntsville. 2:15 remaining third quarter. 10-point lead for the Eagles at 33-23. River Gospel with possession. Tosses it right side of the floor now to Caleb Kirk towards the right wing now to Jack Eaton. Eaton into Jose Aguilar. Aguilar off to Gospel. 3 shot is up. Off the front iron, no good. But Eaton was out of bounds when he touched it. Eaton, and that's a correct call. Eaton was out of bounds when he touched it. It'll be Lincoln basketball with 1:54 remaining in the third. 33-23 lead for Huntsville. Here's Dalton Barnum in the forecourt. Ahead now Garrett Blankenship. Blankenship gets ball right side of the floor now to Harrison Swain. Swain matchup against Drew Garrett. Swain left side to Shandon Goldman. Goldman crosses it over now to Barnum. Barnum right side of the floor now Swain. Right corner now Blankenship. Up top to Castaneda with a 3 shot up. Back iron, no good. Ball tipped. Played by Caleb Kirk for Huntsville. Here comes Kirk on the run for the Eagles. Kirk accelerating towards the 10 for the lay-in. Caleb Kirk has 19 points on the game now. It's a 35-23 lead for Huntsville over Lincoln, and a timeout taken by Tim Rich for the Wolves. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 1:16 remains in the third quarter. The score is now Huntsville 35, Lincoln 23. We're back in just a second. This is Eagle basketball on Madison County Cable. It's the Huntsville Eagles leading the Lincoln Wolves 35-23. 1:16 is what remains here in the third quarter. The Eagles were up 2 at the half, and Huntsville has outscored Lincoln 14-4 here in the third quarter of play. Ball crossed over now to Harrison Swain, and Swain will bring it in the forecourt for the Wolves against Drew Garrett. Swain to the basket, pulls up, shoots it. No good. Rebound Jose Aguilar for Huntsville. Eagles getting all the boards now. River Gosfiner on into the forecourt. Matched up against Harrison Swain. 1 minute remains here in the third. Right sideline now to Jack Eaton. Eaton left of the point to Drew Garrett. Mid post to Caleb Kirk. Kirk wheels, shoots a right hook and gets it. Caleb Kirk, 21 points on the game now for the senior. 37-23 lead for Huntsville over Lincoln with 43 seconds remaining third quarter. Garrett Blankenship on the point. Right wing now rolling Castaneda to the baseline. Castaneda pulls up on the wall block. Off now Garrett Blankenship. Right back to Castaneda. Castaneda brings him up on the wing on to Shandon Goldman. Goldman stepping back with a shot. Blocked by Eaton into the hands of Kirk. Kirk ahead now. And saved by the Wolves. Here comes Ronnie Castaneda. Head now. Ball goes baseline now to Garrett Blankenship with 17 seconds. Blankenship ball foul detected inside against Drew Garrett for Huntsville. Garrett is charged with his first personal foul for Huntsville. There are now 3 team fouls against the Eagles. Ball be inbounded by Dalton Barnum, right baseline for Lincoln. Barnum all the way up top to Garrett Blankenship. Blankenship accelerating towards the 10, pulls it out now, back now to Barnum with 9 seconds. Barnum crosses it over down to Harrison Swain. Ball tipped by Jack Eaton out of bounds. It will remain Lincoln basketball in the front court with 5.5 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Ball being inbounded by Harrison Swain. Looks to get into Goldman. Goldman was fouled prior to a shot going up by Jack Eaton. That'll be Eaton's second personal foul for Huntsville. And now 14 fouls against the Eagles. 4.8 seconds remaining here in the third. Ball in play. Harrison Swain up top, Ronnie Castaneda. On to Shandon Goldman. Goldman shoots a three shot. No good. Rebounded Aguilar. That's the end of the third quarter here from the Wolfton and Lincoln in this 1-4 Conference Senior Boys matchup. It's the Huntsville Eagles leading the Lincoln Wolves 37-23. But after the fourth quarter, played just a second. This is Eagle basketball on Madison County Cable. Fourth quarter starting here at the Wolves Den and Lincoln, this 1-4A Conference Senior Boys matchup. It's the Huntsville Eagles leading the Lincoln Wolves 37-23. It'll be Huntsville ball starting the fourth quarter. The 5 on the floor for the Eagles are the 5 starters. Number 5, Drew Garrett. Number 12, River Gospiner. Number 14, Jack Eaton. Number 25, Caleb Kirk. And number 43, Jose Aguilar. Eagles with 3 seniors, a junior, and a sophomore on the floor. Ball's to Drew Garrett. Garrett rises for a 3 shot. Ribs out. No good. Rebound pulled by Cord McCaslin for Lincoln. Outlets it now to Ronnie Castaneda. Castaneda working it up against River Gospiner. Huntsville staying man-to-man. Castaneda. Into the three-point arc. Now back out. Castaneda yo-yos in and out, and a foul detected against Huntsville on the shot. Foul is charged to Jose Aguilar for the Eagles. That's Aguilar's second personal foul. There are now 5 team fouls against Huntsville. And Ronnie Castaneda at the line with his first 2 free throw attempts of the game for Lincoln. First shot by Castaneda on the way, rattles home. Castaneda, second free throw attempt on the way. He got the ball. Ronnie Castaneda with 2 points on the ball game now. Huntsville leads Lincoln 37-25, 7:26 remains fourth quarter. River Gospiner left side to Jack Eaton. Eaton up on the point to Gospiner. Tried to hit over Aguilar. Shit. It was intercepted by Garrett Blankenship. Ball goes in Cord McCaslin. McCaslin then all the way shoots and scores. Cord McCaslin with 5 points on the game now. Huntsville leads Lincoln 37-27. There's 7:06 remaining fourth quarter. Ball goes in River Gospiner. Left wing Drew Garrett. Back up top Gospiner. Gospiner into the paint. Left corner down to Garrett. Skips it right side to Jack Eaton. Back between the circles now Gospiner. Left wing now to Garrett. Garrett. Skipping it back right side to Eaton. Up to now to Kirk right of the point. Caleb Kirk right wing now to Eaton. Eaton and Jose Aguilar. Aguilar looking to go to work. Aguilar to the baseline. Shoots it and scores it. Jose Aguilar. A deft move to the basket. He has 6 points total. Huntsville leads Lincoln 39-27, 6:26 remains here in the fourth. Here's Ronnie Castaneda with possession against Gospiner. Right side now, Cord McCaslin. Right base on Garrett Blankenship into Shandon Goldman. Goldman to the hole, gets it. Shandon Goldman is now into double figures with 10. Huntsville leads Lincoln 39-29, 6:05 remaining in the fourth quarter. Caleb Kirk, left side, River Gospiner. Gospiner with a little ball fake. Right side, now free throw line extended to Eaton. Eaton back by the center circle, now Gospiner, and he'll survey the territory. Lincoln man-to-man defensively now. Ball's back now to River Gospiner, the junior point guard. Gospiner looking to drive. Gospiner, left wing Drew Garrett, backed up top to Gospiner. Right side now to Jack Eaton, the sophomore. Match up against Shandon Goldman. Into Jose Aguilar, was tipped away by Garrett Blankenship into the hands of Shandon Goldman. And here comes Ronnie Castaneda for the Wolves. Castaneda bringing it back now short of the free throw line. Backs it up now to the point. Right wing now Garrett Blankenship. Looks to get it inside. A foul detected against Caleb Kirk for Huntsville. That's going to be Kirk's first personal foul for the Eagles. 16 fouls now against Huntsville. Both teams will be shooting free throws on common fouls now. Ball's in play, Ronnie Castaneda. Castaneda. Match up against Gospiner. Drop off now. Fits a foul detected against Caleb Kirk for Huntsville. That'll be Kirk's second personal foul for Huntsville. 17 fouls now against the Eagles. And that will send Ronnie Castaneda to the line. He's shooting 1-1 for Lincoln. Castaneda has hit both of his free throw attempts, not both of them here in the fourth quarter. First shot by Castaneda. On the way. Good, he'll get the bonus free throw attempt. That puts it down to single digits now. Single digit lead now for Huntsville at 39-30. The bonus free throw attempt by the junior Roni Castaneda. On the way now. He hit that one. Roni Castaneda, 4 out of 4 from the free throw line for all 4 of his points. Huntsville leads Lincoln 39-31. 5:08 remains here in the fourth quarter. Ball comes now to Jack Eaton, right back to River Gosfinger. Gosfinger into Jose Aguilar. Aguilar, left free throw line, send Drew Garrett. Back on the point to Caleb Kirk. Kirk into Aguilar, mid-post, out to Garrett, left wing now. Garrett, on now to Kirk. Caleb Kirk. Castaneda sends it, hits on, drops it back down to River Gosfinger. Gosfinger matched up against Alec Pitts. Gosfinger driving past inside to Jose Aguilar. Shot deflected by Goldman, and Goldman plucks it out of the air. The 6'9" senior for Lincoln. Here's Roni Castaneda back. Castaneda in all the way. Shot no good. Rebound pulled by Drew Garrett for Huntsville. Garrett steps through, and a foul detected against Lincoln. Alec Pitts is charged with his second personal foul now for Lincoln. There are now 17 fouls against the Wolves. And that will send Huntsville into the bonus. And Drew Garrett will toe the free throw line for Huntsville. 1-and-1 opportunity for the senior. His first free throw attempt of the ball game. First shot by Garrett. On the way. Back on, out, no good. Rebound pulled by Garrett Blankenship. 4:24 remaining fourth quarter. 39-31 is the lead for Huntsville over Lincoln. Roni Castaneda with possession, matched up against River Gosfinger. Right side it goes now, Alec Pitts. Towards the right quarter now, Garrett Blankenship. Blankenship into the paint, off the court McCaslin. Back up top, Castaneda. On the point, Goldman. Goldman with the ball fake. Goldman looking to drive. Foul detected against Jack Eaton for Huntsville. Eaton is charged with his third personal foul for Huntsville. There are now 18 fouls against the Eagles. And it'll be Shandon Goldman at the line with a 1-and-1 opportunity for Lincoln. The senior, 6'9" senior is currently 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. First shot by Goldman on the way. Rattled out, no good. Rebound pulled by Caleb Kirk. Make it now 1 out of 3 from the free throw line for Goldman. 4 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. 39-31 lead for Huntsville over Lincoln. River Gosfinger in the full court now matched up against Alec Pitts. Left side now Caleb Kirk towards left corner to Drew Garrett. Bounces it on to Kirk. Rises for a 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound pulled by River Gosfinger. Gosfinger off to Jose Aguilar. Yes, sir. Jose Aguilar with 8 points on the game now. Timeout taken by Jim Stafford for Huntsville. Will be a full timeout. We'll take it with him. There's 3:41 remaining in the fourth quarter. The score's now Huntsville 41, Lincoln 31. We're back in just a second. This is Eagle basketball on Madison County Cable. It's the Huntsville Eagles leading the Lincoln Wolves 41-31 with 3 minutes and 41 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Huntsville has 2 fulls and 2 30-second timeouts remaining. Lincoln has 2 fulls and a 30-second timeout remaining. Corey McCaslin will inbound it for the Wolves. In play to the junior Roni Castaneda. Castaneda will mark it up against the Gosfinger. Ahead now to McCaslin. Drew Garrett will guard him. On now Garrett Blankenship. On to Castaneda. Left wing Alec Pitts. Pitts. Bringing it back up top. On to McCaslin. McCaslin towards the right quarter now. Blankenship. Blankenship into the paint. With the pull-up jumper. Foul called on Huntsville. Against Jose Aguilar. That'll be Aguilar's third personal foul for Huntsville. 19 fouls now against the Eagles. And that sends Garrett Blankenship to the line with his first 2 free throw attempts of the ball game for Lincoln. First shot by Blankenship. On the way. Good. The second shot for the junior Blankenship. On the way now. Hit them both. Garrett Blankenship has 12 points on the game now. Huntsville leads Lincoln 41-33. There's 3:15 remaining fourth quarter. River Gosfinger head now left side to Jack Eaton. Eaton back by the center circle now. Gosfinger. Alec Pitts extending the defense. Man-to-man defense by Lincoln. Right wing now to Eaton. Eaton back now Gosfinger. Gosfinger keeping possession against Pitts. With 2:54 remaining for Gosfinger driving all the way for the left-handed layup. River Gosfinger with 9 points on the game now, pardon me. It's Huntsville leading Lincoln 43-33. There's 2:43 remaining, fourth quarter. Alec Pitts, right corner now, Garrett Blankenship. Trying to get into Shandon Goldman. He shoots it short, no good. Rebound, tipped around. It's claimed by Caleb Kirk for Huntsville. River Goswiner bringing it up against Ronnie Castaneda. 2.5 minutes remaining here in the fourth. Eagles up by 10. Goswiner keep by the center circle now. Goswiner goes by Castaneda. Tried to dish it to Aguilar. Aguilar saves it to Jack Eaton. Between the circles, Caleb Kirk reverses it down to River Goswiner. Goswiner falls out of bounds off Castaneda last. It will be Huntsville basketball, 2:11 remaining, fourth quarter. 10 points is the lead for the Eagles over Lincoln, 43-33. River Goswiner, the junior point guard, on the forecourt. Goswiner. Jack Eaton back there to help him if necessary. Goswiner driving all the way in. Shot was blocked by Goldman into the hands of McCaslin. Ball goes ahead to Shandon Goldman, 1:52 remaining, fourth quarter. On to Ronnie Castaneda. On the point now, Cord McCaslin. McCaslin, guarded by Drew Garrett. Left side now, Alec Pitts. Pitts into the paint. Right wing, Garrett Blankenship. Blankenship looking to drive. Blankenship comes out from underneath. He shoots it, no good. Rebound pulled by Jose Aguilar for Huntsville. Great defense by the senior postman. Aguilar playing a little point center. Gets the ball ahead of Jack Eaton, and Eaton was fouled. And the foul is charged to Garrett Blankenship for Lincoln, his second personal foul. There are now 18 fouls against the Wolves. And that will send Jack Eaton to line. 1-1 opportunity for Huntsville. This is the sophomore's first free throw attempt of the ball game. Eaton's first shot on the way. Short of the mark, no good. Rebound pulled by Shandon Goldman. 90 seconds. Start the clock! 90 seconds. 10-point lead for Huntsville. Ball goes into Garrett Blankenship. No good. Rebounded, pulled by Jose Aguilar for Huntsville. Ball comes ahead now to River Goswiner. 1:15 remaining in the fourth quarter. He's matched up against Castaneda. Right side of the floor now. Now back to Goswiner. River Goswiner keeping possession. Goswiner needs some help. Goswiner falls to the floor. Timeout. Taken by Goswiner. Timeout on the floor will be a 30-second timeout taken by Jim Stafford. We'll keep it here. 1:02 remains, fourth quarter. 43-33 lead for Huntsville over Lincoln. Each team with 2 fulls and 1 30-second timeout remaining. A reminder once again, Senior Eagles back in action this Friday night, February 6th, back home at Charles H. Berry Gymnasium in Huntsville, taking on the Granite Lions in 1-4A conference action. That'll be a 4-game set. It will begin with JV girls at 4 p.m. and a special treat that night. It's Arkansas 2015, and Huntsville High alumnus Ashton Campbell will honor our country with the singing of our national anthem before the start of the senior girls game this coming Friday night. The ball will be inbound by Jack Eaton just to the left of the scores table with 62 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Ball in play to Caleb Kirk. Kirk on to River Goswiner. Goswiner in the forecourt now. Down the right sideline, matchup against Castaneda. Goswiner still with possession, and Castaneda pulls it. Here's Ronnie Castaneda, leaving it back for Drew, and it's intercepted by Drew Garrett. Ball goes ahead to Caleb Kirk with 40 seconds to go now. Kirk wheels, matched up against Alec Pitts, and a foul detected against Alec Pitts for Lincoln. That's Pitt's third personal foul. 19 fouls now. Caleb Kirk at the line. Kirk's first shot on the way, good. Caleb Kirk with his second free throw attempt. On the way, back iron, no good. Rebound pulled by the Wolves, by McCaslin. Caleb Kirk's now 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. 22 points on the game for the senior. 44-33 is the lead. Ball is short by Shandon Goldman, pulled by River Goswiner. 23 seconds to go. Goswiner wheeling away from defenders. Foul detected against Alec Pitts for Lincoln. Pitts is charged with his fourth personal foul. There are now 10 team fouls against the Wolves.
Foul on Pitts is third. 12 from line, shooting 2.
And now send River Gosfinger to the line. 2 free throw attempts on the double bonus now for Huntsville. This is the junior's first free throw attempts of the ball game. First shot by Gosfinger. On the way now. Good. Second free throw attempt by the junior. On the way now. Got them both. River Gosfinger, 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. He's into double figures now with 11. Huntsville leads Lincoln 46-33, 15 seconds. Shannon Goldman to the baseline. Goldman up top throws it away to River Gosfinger, and Gosfinger with 10 seconds. Gosfinger will just dribble down in the forecourt. Lincoln backs off. And this 1-4A Conference Senior Boys game will go to the Huntsville Eagles. A sweep here in Lincoln. Final score, Huntsville Eagles 46 and Lincoln Wills 33. The Eagles are now 23-2 overall, 10-1 inside the 1-4A Conference. They remain in a tie, and a first play tie at least with P. Ridge. P. Ridge is in Prairie Grove tonight. That's a very important 1-4A Conference game itself. So for Charles Cookie Coburn, this is Scott Thomas wishing you a good evening from the Wolves Den here in Lincoln. Huntsville 46, Lincoln 33 in the senior boys matchup. And we'll talk to you on down the road. This has been Madison County Cable's coverage of Huntsville Eagle basketball.